But on the other side of this camera is one of my favorite lakes. It's called Long Pine Run Reservoir here in the state of Pennsylvania. It's 33 degrees right now, a little bit on the chilly side. But I'm here and I'm going to take it a little bit. Check out this lake. Absolutely beautiful. I don't take any of this for granted. Mother Nature, a place like no other place. I rejuvenate my spirit in nature. I do. That's what works for me. It's a part of my sanity, I suppose. I want to show you some ice formations here. Check this out. This is really cool. Pretty cool, isn't it? Wow. White pine.
Yeah, this is Cab, guys. Like, for any of you guys that was just in Jay's
Kind of like one of
live
postcard pictures that you would see.
that was this guy,
Christmas time.
and he blew my mind.
These ice formations are so unique. It's March 12th, 2018. It's been a while since I've been to this place. It was fall that I was here last. Look how choppy that water is. I wish you were all here with me.
This dude fucking rules, dude.
Stand on this awesome place. Today's an awesome day.
Fuck yeah,
Another
it
day.
is, dude. Right,
I can
Michelle?
rejuvenate my spirit. Another day where I can be the best that I can be. Another day that I could possibly lift someone else's spirit up.
Dude.
Be thankful. Be thankful for having another day. Don't take life for granted. Because tomorrow may not come. So live in the moment. If you see someone down, lift them up. Why? Because it's the right thing to do. Celebrate people's joys. Be a good ear for those that need to share their thoughts and their feelings.
Yeah, right, Michelle? I was
If
thinking
you've
that
heard
too.
someone,
I was thinking totally Bob Ross. He's totally
now.
Happy Trees, dude.
you can make a difference in their life by simply saying, I'm sorry that I hurt you.
This guy is fucking fantastic, dude.
For those that are close to your heart, when's the last time you told people in your life, your husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, your children, mom or dad, I love you. I really do. You've got the chance to do it right now. I'm thankful for another day. If you're feeling down, you're feeling blue, come to this video. Listen to it once, twice, 3 times if you have to. The only one that can make you feel happy, the only one that can make you feel positive is yourself. That's where it begins, within yourself. I have to do it every day. When you do it enough, you tend to believe it, that today is going to be another good day. Why? Because I choose. It's my choice to make it that way. I'll probably be back up here this summer, I'm sure. One of the places I enjoy the most here in the state of Pennsylvania, Long Pine Run Reservoir.
My man, you are the shit, dude.
Remember to spread the peace. Be kind to one another.
Fuck yeah.
It's not a difficult thing to do. Don't tear people down,
What's up,
build
Robbie?
them up. Trust me, you will be judged by the deeds that you do, whether they be good or bad. People notice. I choose to do the good deeds, to lift people up, to give them a pat on the back and say it's going to be all right.
Hell yeah.
To let people know you've done a good job. I'm proud of you. To let people know that you're beautiful inside, no matter what anyone else says. But you have to believe it yourself. Thanks for taking this time to be with me up at one of my favorite places. Be thankful. It's a new day. Remember to subscribe to my channel if you're not. I do inspirational live streams. I do inspirational nature hikes. There'll be more. Check out my playlist on Tab 7. You can also call me Ben. And remember these important words that I like to always share. You have a good friend, right here in Tab 7. Take care, my friends.
How come they don't teach us the right way to get in shape? How come even when we...
Yo. Tell me that wasn't like the most beautiful dude you've ever seen in your life. Yo, okay, listen. All right, so a lot of you that's in the chat right now, and hey, thanks for joining. Um, a lot of you that are in the chat right now just saw my man talking to Jay on her live, which, by the way, is I'm not a big. I'm new to YouTube. I'm just now starting to explore all the channels and everything. And Jay's even still kind of new to me. But I was just telling my mods in a chat that Jay's live just now was the best live I've ever seen in my life. Like, okay, like, and they were kind of joking with me a little bit, but because it sounds exaggerated, but I'm telling you, the I was like, you have to understand the magnitude of what Jay just did. It's fantastic. Like, that was a hell of a win for the entire community. It was a hell of a win for the entire community. And I'm not gonna go too deep into that because I'm sure because most of the things that I want to say about it I want to say to Jay, and her and I are gonna go live together Saturday, and I want to be able to talk with her about that then. But it was incredible. Um, but the the subject was basically swatting. To keep it very simple, it was a lot more than that. but but the subject was swatting, and if, for those of you who don't know what swatting is, it's when you falsely call the police on someone just to fuck with their lives. Um, and and that is not okay at all. And there's 100 reasons why it's not okay. And I'm gonna get into that stuff. I'm gonna get into that stuff too. Um, but this man that you just watched, this beautiful old man, had me like welling up in tears as he was talking to Jay. And I know a lot of you. I know a lot of you that were in that chat, and dude, there was 600 people in that chat. That shit was insane, and that chat was blowing up. I've never seen anything like that. And here's the thing about that. Here's the thing about that I think is so amazing, because those 600 people weren't there because they were just supportive of Jay. A lot of them weren't. I mean, let's be realistic. A lot of them weren't, but we can all agree that every single person that was in that chat was there to find out who the fuck was doing that swatting, because nobody abides by that shit. Nobody abides by that kind of shit. I'm buffering right now. Fuck. Come on. I don't know if can you guys hear me right now? Can you guys hear me now? Sorry, mine was buffering, and I don't know why it was buffering. Uh, Hopefully it doesn't do it too much the rest of the night. So, okay, I can see I'm back now. So, what I was saying, I wasn't sure if you heard what I said, but it was important to me to say it, which is there were 600 people in that chat, and I'd never seen anything like that. And those 600 people, many were there to support Jay, absolutely. But everyone, fucking everyone was there to find out who was behind that swatting. That's the kind of thing that shows you how powerful a unity in this community can be. Everyone wanted the truth. Everyone was there for the truth. Every single person. And Jay absolutely delivered that. But I was moved by this. I was moved by the fact that people weren't there for drama. Every single person in that chat, every person that was watching that live was there to find out the truth. That's indisputable. That is a fact. So, anyway, going back to Cap 7. Yo, this dude, somebody swatted this old man. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? This old man had me welling up in tears at how just like his vibe was so genuine and so beautiful. Like what you just saw right there was the real deal. That was the real deal. And that's the only, I subbed to him 10 minutes ago. And that's the only video that I saw. And I was like, and you guys know, I don't even know how to share videos on here yet. I never do that, but I'm going to start doing it now that I know how. I did it like by chance, and I tried to do it again, and I couldn't do it. But I did it when Rick Ocasek died, and I played a Cars song for tribute to him. But then I took it down because it was a really, really bad live. And yes, Michelle, I absolutely see that. And that is. You're saying that's all Jay had ever wanted was to deliver the truth, and I can see that that's what she's about, and I'm proud to be in a position and fortunate and grateful to be in a position to where I get to work closely with her, because I really, really think that if she and I put our minds together, we can do a lot of good. But I not only feel that way about her, I feel that way after seeing that chat tonight. I feel that way about a lot of these channels. I feel that way about this entire community, and I think that everybody can absolutely pull together and make a difference. And we showed it tonight, and obviously it was because it's something that affects us all. If people are doing this to each other in this, we want to find out who it is. In this community, if people are doing this to each other, we want to find out who it is, and we want it to stop. And I was moved also because there was no threats of violence or anything going on in the chat. People were angry, without a doubt. Everyone in that chat was absolutely and totally fucking angry. But everyone was calling for prosecution. Everyone in this community seemed to still believe in due process and our justice system. We want that to happen. We want that to work. And yes, I absolutely believe that Oni should be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. And I absolutely believe that if anybody helped him facilitate this, if anybody tried to encourage him to do this in some way or another, and I'm not going to name any names because I think it's too early to start throwing out accusations, at least on my channel from me. But if anybody was, then they should be exposed to the community. Not doxxed, mind you. Not doxxed, but exposed to the community for what they're capable of doing. The rest of this community should know that, hey, this is somebody you can't trust. This is somebody that is toxic to this community and its image. And its capabilities of being able to make a difference, a positive difference. So, and then she brings this dude, Cap 7, on. Let me tell you what my impression of Cap 7 is, okay? After listening to this guy and watching his reaction, this guy had pure empathy for Oni when he found out. When Jay explained to him what was going on, he was overwhelmed. You could see it, you could hear it, you could feel it. He was overwhelmed with a mixture of disappointment and empathy for Oni. He felt for him. And I was touched by that. I was absolutely touched by that example. It was beautiful. It was just the right touch that everyone watching this and who felt angry about what was going on needed. Everyone needed that. And just that guy being the kind of guy who seems to have mastered what I talk about here all the time. He seems to have mastered it, which is just making his environment more beautiful, and making his environment, his immediate environment, so beautiful that when you're in it, you're affected and it rubs off on you. And that's how I felt listening to him and watching him on Jay's Live. That's how I felt. That's how I felt just now playing that video. That's the first time I watched that video all the way through, and I watched it with you guys, and I'm glad I did. The metaphor I used in Jay's chat was that when I die, I want part of my heaven to be sitting around with that guy talking about how beautiful and great this life was. I don't want to forget. Whatever happens to me after this, I want to be able to remember it and think about it as though it was the best thing in the world. I absolutely want to feel that way. That's part of what I want my heaven to be, and I want it to be with a guy like that guy. So, yeah, man, I mean that. I totally mean that. This guy is Glarer level expert. Period. This dude is Glarer level expert. And I want to sit around and pick this guy's brain. Absolutely. Like that blew my mind. And I had to go live. And because I knew some of you guys like me had to still be fired up from what we just saw. And while the impact of that guy making his appearance on Jay's Live was still hot, I wanted to share that feeling with you guys. I definitely wanted to share that feeling with you guys. So thanks for joining me in the chat tonight. I'm going to keep this one a short one. I think I'm going to cut it at 30. But I totally just wanted to share that positivity, and I wanted to share how I felt about everything that went down tonight with you guys. Because you guys are just, yeah, you like, it was a really cool thing to be a part of, was talking with you guys about what was going on in that chat as that was happening. My heaven is going to be a giant grocery store full of amazing food that plays Sarah Bareilles music. I've never heard of her, I'm sorry. On repeat for eternity. Sarah, oh, you corrected yourself. Sarah Bareilles? Bareilles? Am I? Yeah, I'm totally uncultured, man. I must sound like an idiot to you right now. Sorry. But yeah, see, Robbie, it sounds nice. Even her name, even though I can't pronounce it, sounds soothing. But oh man, yeah, dude, and props on that video that you dropped earlier today, man. That was super funny, man. You had me like laughing out loud at work. It was really funny. It was cool. No, Michelle, I did not watch The Irishman yet. That was the plan tonight. I swear to God, I was so excited about it. And I was like, tonight, I get off work at 8 o'clock. I'm going to get home. Yeah, I'm going to smoke a little weed with my buddy. And I'm going to get real baked. And I'm going to watch The Irishman. And then I get the notification that Jay's going on at 9. And then I was like, oh, fuck. Because there's no way I'm missing that. But I'm glad I did, because The Irishman, it's on Netflix. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. I'm off. I got all day, man. I got all day to watch The Irishman in all its glory. It seems like a great daytime Thanksgiving movie to watch. Probably why they decided to release it today. Because I think it's something like 3 hours long anyway. So I definitely want to make sure that I'm awake, I'm alert, I'm comfortable, and I'm feeling good. And yeah, I'm gonna have a real good time watching that. But yeah, man, guys, I definitely, I was definitely blown away by Jay's live tonight. That that was um that was intense. Let's just for a second, let me try to put into words the magnitude of what Jay did. In real time, what she did was she went live numerous times in the past week. She went live numerous times, and they go back a little further than that. But in the past week, she has gone live talking about the situation and just keeping her guard up and keeping her fight up, because she knew goddamn well that she didn't do anything wrong, and she knew goddamn well who it was that was doing it. And to accuse someone of doing exactly what the person turned out to do that she was accusing is crazy. If you don't have proof of something like that, that's a ballsy thing to do, man. You know? But she knew it in her gut. She knew it in her gut, and every single step of the way, she documented this live. And then she went all out and got hard, cold proof that not only was she not the shitbag that she didn't even need to do that. She seems to have enough listeners, faithful listeners and subscribers that have been around with her for a long, long time, and just knew in their hearts that she wasn't capable of something like that and would never do something like that. But she went all out and got hard fucking proof that not only did she not do these things, but the person that she suspected was exactly the person who was accusing her of it. And think about how crazy that sounds. No, man, they're doing that to themselves and trying to blame it on me. That sounds like a psychopath. So this person tried to gaslight her. They projected, they tried to get her in trouble with the law. They explained repeatedly. You could hear this person on their own live talking about, isn't this illegal? I just want it to stop. Can't you do something? Can't you have them arrested? Blah, blah, blah. So this person proved it's on. Everything is hard recorded. It's in the cloud. It's out there. It's happened. There's no getting away from the fact that is you on that fucking recording. And it was hard evidence, and she took the steps to get all this hard evidence and expose this person. And yet she was respectful the entire time. She was absolutely classy. She lost her temper a little bit here and there, and naturally so. But she was absolutely classy and conducted herself in a very, very, very scrupulous manner. And I very, very, very much respect her for the way that she did that. I have a very newfound respect for my new friend that I've made in this community. And I wanted to go on and share that with you guys. Yeah, Catherine, I don't know. Yeah, his name's Oni. It's not that I have a weird thing about saying his name. I don't know. I guess maybe I'm used to when I'm talking about other people's business. I guess I'm used to kind of trying to keep some sort of anonymity. because it doesn't directly involve me. I just have opinions on it. Like you'll see me talk about other channels, and I do that here, So I guess it's a force of habit. But no, I mean, yeah, I don't give a shit. Yeah, his name's fucking Oni, and he's a shitbag, so I don't care. But yeah, I thought that that Jay was amazing in the way that she handled that. Just perfectly executed, perfectly executed. So, anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. I just wanted to share that with you guys. The guy's name is Cab7 that we just watched. And I'm going to be watching this guy very, very, very closely because I have nothing but good vibes from everything that he says. And he seems to want to use this channel in the most beautiful, positive ways. And I feel an overwhelming need to protect him and what he's about. And so hopefully at some point we can get to the bottom of who's been swatting him, and hopefully anybody who listened to Jay's live tonight who is engaged in this kind of behavior or is attempting to engage in this kind of behavior, now you know what that can do, and now you know exactly what people feel about it and how people can collectively come together against you easily. So this community has a much stronger bond than you give it credit for. So beware of what you're fucking with when you do shit like this. Beware of what you're fucking with. Because in an attempt to tear a productive community apart, you'll inadvertently bring it together. And it's going to come back to you. I mean, you're talking about thousands of armchair detectives out there. Thousands. Literally thousands of people who think that that pride themselves because they think that they can solve crimes. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna want to find out who you are if you're doing that shit to people, and just beware of your actions, man. That's not okay, because it's gonna come back to you. People are gonna find out who you are, and then you're gonna have to answer to the law. God willing, you're going to have to answer to the law. So, just saying, be very, very careful about what you do. Think about what you do before you do it. But anyway, guys, yeah, like I said, it's going to be a short one, and I just wanted to kind of express my my excitement about what I experienced tonight. Yeah, we were all part of something really great, and I don't think it's to be taken for granted. And on top of it, I discovered this beautiful man that I really wanna hear more from, and I wanted to share that with you. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys have a fantastic Thanksgiving. The plan is that I was going to go on tomorrow. I did not plan on coming on tonight, but I did plan on going on tomorrow, and share with you guys a few of the things that I'm grateful for, and hopefully talk with a few of you about what you're grateful for, and you share it in the chat and that sort of thing, and just have a little short special gratitude edition of the Glare. So anyway, you guys are fucking awesome. I love you very much, and I hope you guys have a great night. All right, and have a beautiful Thanksgiving. And don't fight with your folks, okay? Don't fight with your family. It's a time of getting together, and be lucky you got family. I'm lucky to have a couple people that I'm going to spend Thanksgiving with, and I'm going to have some ham, maybe some potatoes. But I'd do anything to be around my entire family. So if you're lucky enough to be around loved ones, man, don't take that for granted, please. Um, do the best you can to enjoy it. Okay. Love you guys. Have a great night. Have a great Thanksgiving.